The Jewish system of arranged dating, known as Shidduch, operates on the principle that marriage is a communal and spiritual contract, not merely a romantic pursuit. Unlike secular dating focused on individual chemistry, Shidduch prioritizes compatibility based on family lineage, religious observance level, and long-term goals. The process begins when individuals are deemed ready, often in their late teens or early 20s, bypassing the casual dating phase entirely. The goal is Lahokim Doros Yesharim, establishing upright generations. This structured approach minimizes emotional risk and maximizes the likelihood of a stable, religiously aligned home known as Bais Ne'eman B'Yisrael. The entire system is managed by professional or volunteer intermediaries, ensuring objectivity and efficiency in partner selection. This framework is foundational to maintaining the strict social and religious boundaries of Orthodox communities worldwide. The theological imperative for Shidduch stems from the mitzvah of Peru Urevu, the commandment to be fruitful and multiply, and the concept of marriage as the completion of the soul. According to Midrashic tradition, 40 days before a male child is born, a heavenly voice announces his destined partner, known as his Bashert. While the match is divinely ordained, human effort is required to find it. Maimonides codified marriage as a fundamental societal structure, emphasizing the need for a formal, contractual union called kiddushin. The system is designed to remove the subjective, fleeting nature of physical attraction from the initial assessment, focusing instead on shared values and mutual respect. Marriage is viewed as the primary vehicle for achieving spiritual elevation and ensuring the transmission of Torah tradition.
The Shadchan, or matchmaker, is the central facilitator, acting as a neutral third party who possesses extensive knowledge of community members and their families. A professional Shadchan receives compensation, typically a fixed fee paid by both families upon engagement, known as the Shadchanis. Ethical guidelines mandate that the Shadchan must present accurate information about both parties and must not pressure either side into a decision. Their role extends beyond simple introduction. They often manage communication, mediate disagreements, and provide guidance on dating etiquette. The Shadchan is responsible for the initial vetting, ensuring that the proposed match meets the basic criteria regarding religious affiliation, financial stability, and family reputation, thereby saving the families significant time and emotional investment. The formal process begins with the Shidduch Resume, a detailed document outlining the candidate's background, education, religious affiliation, personality traits, and family history. This resume often includes references from teachers, rabbis, and family friends. Once a potential match is identified by the Shadchan, the families conduct extensive background checks, known as checking out. This involves discreetly contacting references to verify the information and assess the family's reputation, or yikus. Only after both families approve the initial profile and background check does the actual dating commence. The entire pre-dating phase is highly formalized, ensuring that the two individuals meeting already possess a high degree of structural compatibility. Shidduch dating is highly structured and goal-oriented, focusing exclusively on assessing marital potential within a short time frame. Dates typically occur in public, neutral settings, such as hotel lobbies or quiet restaurants, minimizing privacy and physical temptation. The duration of the dating period is usually brief, ranging from a few weeks to a few months, depending on the community's customs. Physical contact is strictly forbidden before marriage, adhering to the laws of Shomer Negiah. Conversation focuses on serious topics: future aspirations, financial planning, religious observance, and child-rearing philosophy. The goal is intellectual and spiritual connection, not emotional intimacy, which is reserved exclusively for the marital relationship.
Parental involvement is crucial, particularly in Haredi communities, where parents often initiate and manage the entire process. Parents act as primary decision-makers, leveraging their life experience and knowledge of their child's needs. Rabbinic consultation is mandatory for major decisions, especially concerning complex lineage issues or medical concerns. The rabbi serves as a spiritual advisor and final arbiter, ensuring the match adheres to halachic, or Jewish legal standards. While the individuals ultimately retain the right of veto, the weight of familial and communal approval heavily influences the outcome. This multi-layered vetting system ensures that the marriage is supported by the entire community structure. The decision to proceed to engagement is typically made after a limited number of dates, often between 5 and 12. If both parties agree, the engagement, known as the vort, is announced, formalizing the commitment. If either party decides against the match, the rejection is communicated through the Shadchan, maintaining distance and minimizing direct emotional confrontation. There is significant pressure to avoid prolonged dating, as extended relationships that do not result in marriage can negatively impact the reputation of both individuals within the tight-knit community. The period between the vort and the wedding is usually short, often only a few months, emphasizing the urgency of establishing the new household. Variations exist across Orthodox subgroups. Modern Orthodox communities often integrate elements of secular dating, allowing for longer dating periods and greater personal autonomy in partner selection, though the use of a Shadchan remains common. Hasidic and ultra-Orthodox groups maintain the most stringent structure, often involving minimal interaction between the couple before the engagement. Technology has introduced new platforms, such as online Shidduch databases and apps, which function as digital Shadchanim. These platforms expand the pool of potential partners beyond immediate geographical constraints, while still adhering to the core principles of background vetting and goal-oriented dating.
The Shidduch system faces significant internal challenges, notably the Shidduch Crisis, characterized by a demographic imbalance where older single women often struggle to find partners. This imbalance is exacerbated by the community custom of men marrying younger women. The intense pressure to marry young and quickly can lead to emotional burnout and superficial assessments of compatibility. Furthermore, the emphasis on family reputation and financial status sometimes overshadows individual personality and emotional needs, leading to dissatisfaction post-marriage. The reliance on resumes and references can create an environment where perceived flaws are hidden, complicating the vetting process. The primary metric for Shidduch success is marital stability and the establishment of a Torah-observant home, rather than initial romantic fulfillment. Divorce rates within communities utilizing the strict Shidduch system are significantly lower than general population rates, reflecting the effectiveness of the structured vetting process. The system reinforces communal cohesion by linking families through marriage, strengthening the social fabric. By prioritizing shared religious commitment and family values, Shidduch ensures the continuity of specific religious traditions and minimizes the risk of intermarriage, serving as a powerful mechanism for cultural preservation.